Okay, so till now we have discussed the area of a triangle. We have derived a formula to calculate the area of a triangle whose vertices are given to us. Okay, so let us first remind that formula again. If ABC is a triangle like this, whose coordinates of the vertices are x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3, then the area of this triangle whose vertices coordinates are given to us are, the area is equals to half to the bracket. Then how to write the formula, how to remember the formula? First you need to write x1, because outside bracket it will be x coordinates and inside bracket it will be y coordinates. Okay, so to remember that formula, this is x1. Now after 1 what will come? After 1 it will be 2 and then 3. So x1 to the bracket y2 minus y3. Okay, then bracket close, then plus. Now x1 we have written, next term will be x2, and in the bracket 2, after 2 it will be 3, then 3, after 3 it will be 1. So I will write it y3 minus y1. This will be the area. Similarly plus x2 के बाद it will be 3. So after 3 it will be 1 and then 2. So y1 minus y2. So this will be the area of a triangle, the coordinates of whose vertices are given to us. In this way we need to write the area. So we will going to apply this formula, we will going to apply this derivation on some questions. So let us discuss some practice questions from our practice sheet. So we will going to discuss 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. These 5 questions we will going to discuss. So let us start with 26th question of the practice sheet. So 26th question says, find the area of a triangle whose vertices are 2, 3, minus 1, 0 and 2, minus 4. Okay, so it's a very simple question. This question number 26 says that you need to calculate the area of a triangle whose vertices are given. So we know the formula, this is the formula. So question number 26, the first part of question number 26, it says there is a triangle. Okay, I am drawing the triangle randomly. I don't know that whether this triangle is an acute angle triangle or obtuse angle triangle or a right angle. I don't know that. Okay, what I am going to do is just draw a simple triangle which you generally draw in every other question. Okay, so it's a very simple triangle. I don't know that the given triangle is an obtuse angle triangle or acute angle triangle or a right angle. Okay, so this is a triangle. This is a generalized way to draw a triangle. Then this is, let us say 2, 3. This is, let us say minus 1, 0, and this is, let us say 2, minus 4. So these are the 3 vertices of the triangle whose coordinates are given to us. Let us name these vertices as A, let us say this is B, and let us say this is C. Okay, you can name them either A, C, B or A, B, C, in whichever order you want to name them, you can do that. Okay, it doesn't matter. So if this is the triangle, these are the coordinates of the triangle. So what I am going to do, I am going to compare this triangle with this triangle. Why? Because I need to know what is x1, x2, x3, what is y1, y2 and y3. Okay, I want to know these values. So when I compare this triangle, I can mark any vertex as x1, y1, any vertex as x2, y2 and any vertex as x3, y3. So what I am going to do is, I am going to assume that, let us say this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2, this is x3, y3. Okay, it's just an assumption that I have taken for my convenience. Okay, so after this we have x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Now what you need to do, you just need to apply the formula. Apply the formula. Now area is equals to what? It is half of, to the bracket, first it is x1. So what is x1? x1 is 2. So this is 2 to the bracket y2 minus y3. What is y2? y2 is 0 and y3 is minus 4. So it will be 0 minus of minus 4. This will be the y2 minus y3 term. Okay. After that I have x2. So plus x2. Then what is x2? x2 is minus 1. So I will going to write here minus 1, and then inside the bracket it will be y3 minus y1. What is y3? It is minus 4, and then what is y1? It is 3. So in bracket I am going to write minus 4 minus 3. Okay. So this is y3 minus y1, y3 minus y1, then plus x3. So x3 is what? It is 2. So I am going to write here plus x3 is 2, and then to the bracket what I am going to write is, this is 2, and then x3, then in the bracket you have y1 minus y2. So y1 is what? y1 is this one 3, and y2 is 0. So y1, that is 3, minus y2 is 0. So this is bracket close, and this will be the area of the triangle. Now what you need to do, just calculate it. So let us calculate it. It will be equals to half to the bracket, this is 2, then minus of minus 4 is plus 4. So 4 2s are 8. 8 plus, this is minus 1, minus 4 and minus 3 is minus 7. Minus 7 into minus 1 will give you 7. So plus 7. Okay. Then 3 minus 0 is 3 only. 3 into 2 is 6. Now it will be plus 6. Okay. Then adding this, 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 7 will give you 21. So the area of the triangle is 21 upon 2. Now what will be the unit of this area? I will say that the unit of this area is square units. Okay, because we have taken the sides, the length of the sides of this triangle in units, not in centimeters. Okay, this is very important. Now, so this is the area of the triangle, and this is our answer. Okay, this is the area of the triangle that we need to calculate. So this is the first part of question number 26. This is the first part of question number 26. Now similarly, let us discuss the second part also. I am going to calculate the area of second part of question number 26 now. So again there is a triangle. Let us draw a triangle. Again I don't know which kind of triangle it is. So मैंने क्या करा, एक simple triangle draw कर दिया. Now, so this will be, let us say A, this is B, and let us say this is C. And the sides of the triangle are given as, this is minus 5 comma minus 1. So minus 5 comma minus 1, then 3 comma 5, 3 comma minus 5, and then it will be 5 comma 2. So these are the three sides of the triangle. Now let us mark them as x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So let us say this is x1, y1, let us say this is x2, y2, and let us say this is x3, y3. Okay. So these are the three sides of the given triangle. Now let us apply the formula to calculate the area. So area of triangle is equals to what? It is half of, to the bracket. Now half of to the bracket, it will be x1, then in bracket y2 and y3. So what is x1? It is minus 5. So minus 5 to the bracket y2 minus y3. So what is y2? y2 is minus 5 and y3 is minus, then it is 2. So in the bracket you will get minus 5 minus as it is and then 2. So this is the term y2 minus y3. After this term we will have x2. So plus plus in bracket you will get x2, sorry not in bracket, outside bracket you will get x2. What is x2? x2 is 3. So I can write it here as 3. To the bracket you will get y3 minus y1. So what is y3? y3 is 2 and y1 is minus 1. So in bracket I will get y3 is 2 minus of minus 1. So this is y2 minus y3. Then the third term plus, third term is x3. This is x3. So what is x3? x3 is 5. So I am going to write here 5. Then to the bracket it will be y1 minus y2. What is y1? y1 is minus 1 and then y2 is minus 5. So in bracket I am going to write minus 1 minus of minus 5 and the bracket close. So this is the area of the triangle ABC. This triangle whose coordinates of whose vertices are given to us. Now let us calculate this. It's a very simple calculation, but please be very careful while doing this calculation because ये जो माइनस के साइन यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं जनरली इनसे कंफ्यूजन हो सकता है. सो प्लीज बी वेरी वेरी केयरफुल while solving this. So half of to the bracket, this is minus 5 and minus 2 will give you minus 7, then minus 7 into minus 5 will give you 35. Okay, might be you get calculation mistake here. You might multiply it and say then that it is minus 35. So please remember it very carefully. It is actually 35 because minus 5 into minus 5 minus 2 will give you minus 7, and when minus 7 is multiplied with minus 5 it will give you 35. Okay, then 2 minus of minus 1 is 1 plus 1, so 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 into 3 is 9, so plus 9. Then minus 1 plus 5 will give you 4, 4 plus 5, 4 into 5 is 20, so this is 20. Okay, so when you add this, now 35 plus 9, how will you add 35 plus 9? First add 10 to this 35, it will be 45. Subtract 1, it will give you 44. So it will be 44 plus 20. Further solving it, it will be half of to the bracket 64 and it will give you 32 square units. Okay, this is the most important, as I have said. This is the area of the triangle. This is the area, 32 square units. Okay, so in this way you need to apply the area of the triangle. Okay, this is the formula. It's a very simple formula. Just the complication, just the difficulty that you face is to apply this properly. Okay, so if you solve 3 or 4 questions based on this application of this formula, you will get to know how to apply it and you will never forget it. Okay, so this chapter is like, it do not require a huge practice or huge dedication to this chapter. What you need to do is just remember the basic formula, solve 5 to 6 questions on each formula and you will get the concept very clearly. Okay, so this is the solution for question number 26. Now first note this, then we will continue. Okay, now let us solve question number 27 from the practice sheet. Question number 27 says, in each of the following find the value of k for which the points are collinear. Okay, so it is given that there are 2 subparts in this question. Okay, what you need to do is you need to determine the value of k. K is a term, it's a variable, we don't know what is k, we need to determine its value based on the condition that the 3 points given in this question are collinear. Okay, now how to solve this if the 3 points are collinear, but we don't know that in which order they are collinear. Okay, in which order? For example, if I have A, B and C as 3 points, if I say that these 3 points are collinear, so I can draw a line which pass from all the 3 points, because what is meant by collinear? Collinear means the points which lie on a same line are known as collinear points. So if these 3 points lie on the same line, I will say they are collinear. Now, if I say that these 3 points are A, B and C, so I will say A, B, C are collinear, but here it is given the coordinates of the point are given, okay, but we don't know which point lie in which direction, okay, what is the relative positions of these points, okay. So if I try to apply that AB plus BC is equals to AC, if I try to apply this identity, I cannot solve this question. It's because the order in which these 3 points lie is not given. I don't know which point lie in the middle, okay, I don't know in this question which point exactly lies in the middle, okay. It may be either 7 comma minus 2, it may be 5 comma 1, or it may be 3 comma k, because it is not given that the points are given in order, okay, there is no order fixed. As we have solved question number, if you remember, we have solved question number 19 or question number 20, it is given that the area of the parallelogram, the vertices are given in particular order, but in this question the order is not given. So I cannot imagine, I cannot assume that which point from these 3 lie in the middle of the collinear points of the line segment, okay. That's why I cannot apply this identity. Then what can I do? What should I do in this question? So we have understood a concept just now, that if let us say these are the 3 points, if I want to determine whether these 3 points are collinear or not, then what should I do? I will going to draw a line from the 2 points and try to pass that line from the third point also. So if I draw this line passes from these 2 points, but it do not pass from this line, this point. If I draw this line, you can see that these 2 points will lie on this line, but this point is again neglected. Then if I draw the third line which pass from these 2 points, this point is remained untouched, okay, this point is remained untouched, this point do not lie on this line which passes from this and this point. So you can see, if I try to join 3 non-collinear points, because these points are non-collinear, okay, when I join 3 non-collinear points, you can see that a triangle is formed in this figure, okay, a triangle is formed by joining these 3 points, a triangle is formed that is bounded in these 3 lines, okay. So this is a triangle, you can see it very easily, एक triangle form हो रहा है. Now just imagine, if I shift this point from this position to downwards towards this line, if I shift this point towards this line, you will see that if I shift it this like this, and if I shift it on this line, अगर मैं इसे यहाँ से शिफ्ट करना शुरू करूँ, इसे नीचे की तरफ डाउनवर्ड शिफ्ट करना शुरू करूँ, तो डाउनवर्ड शिफ्ट में a position will come when this point start lying on this line only, okay. Try to understand what I am going to say. I am saying that अगर इस पॉइंट को मैं नीचे खसकाते जाऊं, खसकाते एक ऐसी लिमिट आएगी जब ये पॉइंट इस लाइन के ऊपर लाई करने लगेगा, और जैसे ही ये पॉइंट इस लाइन के ऊपर लाई करने लगेगा, you will find the positions of 3 points are like this, and you will find कि ये जो पॉइंट था अब ये लाइन पे आ चुका है, तो ये तीनों पॉइंट्स कैसे हो चुके हैं, कोलिनियर. ये पॉइंट्स कैसे दिखेंगे, कोलिनियर, बिकॉज ये तीनों पॉइंट्स एक ही लाइन पे लाई करने लगेंगे. नाउ खास बात देखिए, जब मैं इस पॉइंट को ऊपर की तरफ खसकाता हूं, तो जो ट्राइंगल फॉर्म होता है इन 3 पॉइंट से, उसका एरिया भी बढ़ने लगता है, ओके. मैं रिपीट करता हूं, अगर इस पॉइंट को मैं ऊपर की तरफ शिफ्ट करूं, इफ आई शिफ्ट दिस पॉइंट अपवर्ड्स, यू विल फाइंड दैट ग्रेजुअली द एरिया ऑफ द ट्राइंगल ऑल्सो स्टार्ट्स इंक्रीजिंग, इसका एरिया भी बढ़ने लगेगा. बट इफ आई शिफ्ट इट डाउनवर्ड्स, जैसे जैसे मैं इस पॉइंट को लाइन के पास लेके आता जाता हूं, वैसे वैसे इन 3 पॉइंट से बनने वाले ट्राइंगल का एरिया कम होना शुरू हो जाएगा, ओके. कम होते 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 क्या ये 0 भी हो सकता है? यस. जिस समय ये पॉइंट इस लाइन के ऊपर लाई करने लगेगा, इस लाइन के ऊपर आ जाएगा, यू विल फाइंड the area of this triangle becomes 0. So अगर ये पॉइंट इस लाइन के ऊपर आ जाता है तो क्या कंडीशन बनती है, ये वाली कंडीशन में हम देख सकते हैं ये तीनों पॉइंट्स कोलिनियर हैं. इसका मतलब क्या, इसका मतलब कि इन 3 पॉइंट से बने हुए इस ट्राइंगल का एरिया कितना होगा, एरिया विल बी इक्वल्स टू 0. ओके, सो व्हाट इज द कंक्लूजन, कंक्लूजन इज दैट एरिया ऑफ अ triangle formed by 3 collinear points is 0. Okay, area of 3 collinear points, area of triangle formed by 3 collinear points is equals to 0. This is the conclusion that we can draw from this discussion. ओके, तो आपको सिंपल क्या याद रखना है, अगर 3 पॉइंट्स गिवन हैं तो उनसे बनने वाले ट्राइंगल का एरिया कैसा होना चाहिए, 0 होना चाहिए. नाउ ये जो कंडीशन हमने सीखी, क्या इससे हम क्वेश्चन नंबर 27 को सॉल्व कर सकते हैं? यस, वी कैन सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. हाउ? लेट अस सी दिस, लेट अस ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. So question number 27. So in question number 27 we are given with 3 points which are collinear but not in order. Okay, they are not given in order. So I have 3 points, let us say A, which is 7 comma minus 2. Let us say another one is B, which is 5 comma 1, and next one is C, which is 3 comma K. So these are the 3 points. Now since A, B and C are collinear, area of triangle formed by A, B and C is equals to 0 square units, because area of triangle 0 होगा. हमने अभी कहा कोलिनियर पॉइंट्स हैं, एरिया ऑफ ट्राइंगल 0 ही होना चाहिए. नाउ अगर मैं इन 3 पॉइंट से एक ट्राइंगल बनाता हूं तो ट्राइंगल के वर्टाइसेस तो किसी भी ऑर्डर में रख सकते हैं, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा कि ए बीच में आ रहा है या बी बीच में या सी बीच में, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, बिकॉज ट्राइंगल कैसा है, 3 पॉइंट्स वाला है. तो आप ए बी सी लिखें या ए सी भी लिखें, इट विल ऑलवेज बी कंटिन्यूस. ओके, वो हमेशा एक पर्टिकुलर ऑर्डर में ही लिखे हुए पॉइंट्स आपको दिखाई देंगे, वेदर यू राइट देम क्लॉकवाइज और वेदर यू राइट देम एंटी क्लॉकवाइज, इट डजंट मैटर. सो यहां पर अगर मैं इन 3 पॉइंट से एक एरिया, एक ट्राइंगल बनाना चाहता हूं, सो व्हाट इज द एरिया ऑफ ट्राइंगल, एरिया ऑफ ट्राइंगल तो जो हमारा स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मूला है वही रहेगा, हाफ ऑफ टू द ब्रैकेट x1 y2 माइनस y3 प्लस x2 y3 माइनस y1 प्लस x3 y1 minus y2 and bracket close. Okay, so let us say in this diagram, in this question, let us say this A is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, this is x3 y3. Okay, ऐसा हम मान लेते हैं, ये x1 y1 है, ये x2 y2 है, ये x3 y3 है, ऐसा हम मान लेते हैं. So अगर हम इन वैल्यूज को इस एरिया में सब्सटीट्यूट करें, so in the bracket x1 is 7 to the bracket y2 minus y3, y2 is 1, y3 is k, so 1 minus k. Okay, then plus x2 is 5 to the bracket y3 is k and y1 is this one minus 2, so k minus of minus 2 will become plus 2, so this will be k plus 2, then plus x3 is 3 to the bracket y1 is minus 2 and y2 is 1. Okay, so minus 2 minus 1 will give you minus 3 and bracket close. Now since area of this triangle is 0, I can say that this value, I can equate this value to 0. Okay, I can say that this value is equal to 0, so this value should be 0 such that this area is equals to 0, area of this triangle ABC is equals to 0. So the condition that you have is this one. This is the condition that you have. What you need to do, just solve this condition. How to solve this condition? Let us continue this. This is half of to the bracket. So I can take this half in the RHS. I can shift this half from LHS to RHS. So it will be multiplied to 0 and it will become 0. So what you going to have is 7 into 1 is 7 minus 7k plus 5k plus 2 and plus 3 3s are 9, sorry, plus 10. This is 7 into 1, then 7 into minus k, then 5 into k is 5k, 5 into 2 is 10, then 5, this 3 into 3 is 9, so minus 9, this is equals to 0. Okay. Now minus 7k plus 5k is minus 2k. Okay, then 7 and minus 9 will give you minus 2k, sorry, minus 2, and minus 2 plus 10 is equals to 8. Okay, so this will be plus 8 is equals to 0. This is minus 2k and this is 7 and 9 minus 2, 10 minus 2 is 8. So you can see here I can write 8 is equals to 2k. So when you solve this, you will get k is equals to 8 by 2, that is equals to 4. So the value of k so obtained will be equals to 4. Okay, कैसे सॉल्व किया हमने इन 3 पॉइंट से एक ट्राइंगल बनाया, और क्योंकि हमें पता है कोलिनियर पॉइंट से बनने वाले ट्राइंगल का एरिया 0 होता है, तो इससे बने हुए ट्राइंगल का हमने एरिया निकाला और उस एरिया को 0 से इक्वेट कर दिया, और उसी इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करके k का वैल्यू आ गया 4. सो व्हाट डज दिस मीन? दिस मीन दैट अगर इन 3 पॉइंट्स में k का वैल्यू मैं 4 रखता हूं, ओके, इफ आई सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यू ऑफ k एज 4, देन दीज 3 पॉइंट्स आर कोलिनियर. ये 3 पॉइंट्स कोलिनियर कब हो सकते हैं? जब k का वैल्यू 4 होगा. अगर k का वैल्यू 4 नहीं होगा, कुछ और वैल्यू आएगा, तो ये तीनों पॉइंट्स कोलिनियर नहीं दिखाई देंगे. ओके, so this is what the conclusion of this question. Let us solve the second part of this question. In the similar manner, you need to solve the second part. So question number 27, second part. So in the second part, the 3 points are 8, 1, okay, k, minus 4, and the third point is 2, minus 5. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. So comma and comma. So we have 3 points. Let us name them as A, B, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. In any order you can mention them, x1, y1, x2, y2. It doesn't matter. And this is x3, y3. What I can do is, I can write this as x3, y3 and this is x2, y2. It doesn't matter. Okay, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. So we have these 3 points. Now since A, B and C are collinear, then area of triangle ABC is equals to 0. Okay, since ABC is collinear, then therefore area of triangle ABC is equals to 0. So area of triangle ABC is equals to, again I am going to write the formula. In the bracket it will be x1 to the bracket y2 minus y3 plus x2 to the bracket y3 minus y1 plus x3 to the bracket y1 minus y2 and bracket close. Now why I have written this formula? Because अगर मैं इस फॉर्मूले को यहाँ से देख के सॉल्व करूंगा, यहाँ से देखूंगा, फिर इन पॉइंट्स को देखूंगा, फिर सब्स्टिट्यूट करूंगा, तो हो सकता है मेरे से गलती हो जाए, मे बी कुछ कैलकुलेशन एरर हो जाए, मे बी कोई रॉन्ग वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट हो जाए. इसीलिए हमेशा क्या ध्यान रखना है, जब भी आप एरिया ऑफ ट्राइंगल या कोई बड़े फॉर्मूले को कहीं पे अप्लाई कर रहे हो, देन प्लीज रिमेंबर टू राइट दैट फॉर्मूला. ओके, आप जब इस क्वेश्चन को एग्जाम में भी सॉल्व करेंगे तो हो सकता है एग्जाम में इसके 2 पार्ट्स आ जाएं, लेकिन कभी भी ऐसा ना करें कि पहले पार्ट में फॉर्मूला लिख दिया और दूसरे पार्ट में फॉर्मूला नहीं लिखा. ट्राई टू राइट द फॉर्मूला इन ईच एंड एवरी पार्ट. जितनी भी बार आप इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करें या ऐसे क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करें जहां पर एरिया ऑफ ट्राइंगल वाला फॉर्मूला यूज हो रहा हो, ट्राई टू राइट दिस फॉर्मूला अगेन एंड अगेन, बिकॉज जब आप इसे बार बार लिखेंगे तो आपको ये फॉर्मूला याद होने लगेगा और एक समय आएगा जब आपको ये याद हो जाएगा। ओके, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि याद हो जाए तो लिखना नहीं है, याद हो जाए तब भी लिखना है, जरूरी है। ओके, सो चलिए इसमें वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करते हैं। नाउ एरिया ऑफ ट्रायंगल की जगह मैं 0 लिख देता हूं। 0 इज इक्वल्स टू हाफ ऑफ टू द ब्रैकेट x1 इज 8, y2 minus y3, y2 minus y3 it will give you 1, minus 4 minus of minus 5 is plus 5, so minus 4 plus 5 is 1. Then x2 is k to the bracket, y3 is minus 5, y1 is minus 1, so it will be minus 6 plus, now then x3 is 2 to the bracket, y1 is 1 and y2 is minus 4, so 1 minus of minus 4 that is 5 and bracket close. So ये half जो होगा ये 0 में multiply हो जाएगा, so this half from RHS will shift to LHS, it will become 0. This is equals to 8 into 1 is 8, then minus 6k, then 5 2s are 10. Okay, so this will give you 6k is equals to 8 plus 10, that is 18. So you will get k is equals to 18 by 6, that is equals to 3. So the value of k so obtained in this question is equals to 3. This is the value of k. So what does this mean? It means that if k holds 3, then only these 3 points are collinear. If k is not equal to 3, then these 3 points cannot be collinear and you will have a finite area of a triangle. Okay, so these 3 points to be collinear, it is mandatory that this k has to be equal to 3. Okay, so why I am कंक्लूडिंग दिस क्वेश्चन, इट्स बिकॉज इस तरह के क्वेश्चन जो ये k का वैल्यू आपने निकाल लिया, ये तो एक डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन है जो कि स्कूल की बोर्ड की एग्जाम में आ सकता है, लेकिन अगर NTSE के लिए आपको समझना है, NTSE में ये क्वेश्चन आएगा, तो NTSE में क्वेश्चन इतना डायरेक्ट नहीं होगा, उसमें घुमा फिरा के कुछ ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन बनेगा। उसमें हो सकता है ये पूछा जाए कि k का वैल्यू क्या नहीं होना चाहिए सच दैट दिस 3 पॉइंट्स बिकम कोलिनियर और दिस 3 पॉइंट डू नॉट बिकम कोलिनियर, इस तरह से कुछ कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन होगा। सो जो भी क्वेश्चंस हम सॉल्व कर रहे हैं उनके कंक्लूजन को समझना भी अपने आप में एक बहुत अच्छी लर्निंग है। क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना तो ठीक है, फॉर्मूला लगा के सॉल्व हो जाएगा, लेकिन कॉन्सेप्ट को समझना इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग। ओके, सो दिस k holds 3, then only these 3 points are collinear, otherwise they are not collinear points. Okay, if I substitute k is equals to 5 or k is equals to 6, then these 3 points will not become collinear. Okay, remember this. So this is the formula, this is the solution for second part of question number 27, and this completes question number 27. So first note this, then we will continue.